So how great is it to welcome back home again in Indiana? I've heard that somewhere. Erica Wheeler, and I should say, to remind people, because we have some youngsters out there that may not know, whenever they write the history of the Indiana Fever, one of the chapters is going to be that All-Star Game. When you remarkably, extraordinarily, and emotionally, that's the word that stands out to me. I believe it was 7 3-pointers. I believe it was 25 points. And it was the most valuable player performance. Someone who went from undrafted to All-Star MVP, and you did it in a Fever uniform.
Woo! Hey!
Absolutely. Rutgers University, New Jersey. It is but an honor that I introduce to y'all, back home again in Indiana, Erica Wheeler.
Hey!
Man, first off, thank you guys for being here. Just covering the WNBA, that means a lot to us. I'm happy to be here. Like I've said multiple times, Indiana feels like home. This is my second home. So I'm happy to be here, and what a better person to be my boss and friend as well is Christy Sides. So I made it a little hard for her in the beginning, but I'm here with her, and I'm happy to be here. Getting to know Lynn, she's been awesome, so I'm just happy to be here.
Before we open up to the crowd for some questions, I'll just ask one or two. It seems to be the theme is coming back home. There's a lady in the audience, she took a break from being a mascot for IU, Lynn Dunn. I'm kidding. Lynn Dunn came back because it's in here. The Fever organization is in here for her. I get a sense it's the same thing for you. This is home, it's in here.
Yeah,
Talk about that.
Absolutely. First off, the moment I got off the plane, it was love. They were waiting on me outside the door. I couldn't even get my bag good enough. Everybody was just happy to see me with open arms and smiles. So for me, I knew from that moment it was going to be a good trip here. And that's what it's been. It's been love, it's been genuine. And, that's what they've been showing me. So that's why I'm honored to be back here at my home, my second home, to do something special.
And then another familiar face who's come home, you mentioned her earlier, but I want you to talk a little bit more about that, is Christy coming back. And how good is it to see her? I started walking, like, oh, these folks, it was like all week, It's kind of cool.
See, I was fortunate to have her in Atlanta, so she hasn't left me too far behind. And so just to have her in Atlanta, first off, when we was in Indiana, she's part of the reason why I became an All-Star. Her and Jesse spent a lot of time together in the gym a lot that year, and she was there with me, helping me do my ups and downs. And even in Atlanta, she kind of helped me when I was struggling. And she got me out of a lot of things that I was thinking about doing. So our relationship is very delicate. Christy is someone that I invite to my wedding. So that's why she's super special.
You're emotional. All right, listen, questions. Say who you are, where you're from, and fire away. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Wilson Moore, Indianapolis Star. Just wondering, in this whole process of free agency at Baltimore, did you realize coming back to Indiana would be a possibility, and what were the conversations of Christy like to bring you back here?
First off, thank you. When Christy got the job, my eyebrows raised. I sent her a text message, and I said congrats, and that was it. But that congrats had so many meanings behind it. But that's between me and her. And then when she signed Jesse, I was like, yeah, Christy gonna make free agency hard as heck for me. So I think I knew in December, honestly, but I wanted to go through the process of seeing what was out there and explore my options. And also, Indiana had to show me that they really wanted me, and they blew it off the roof with that one. So I could have waited till today to tell her that I was coming. But I said, Christy, I won't punish you anymore. I'll just let you know before the first, and just commit to it, and just let her know that that I'm ready. I'm here with her. I'm gonna be on this journey with her. So here I am.
How did they say they blew the roof off? How did they show you that they wanted you?
Max contract, man. No, just the community stuff, like the stuff that I talked about that I wanted to do. Lynn was just like, well, what else? She didn't even say, okay, that's done. She was just like, what else? What else do you want? And everything I've asked for, she's been trying to get it done. And if she's not already had gotten it done, she on her way too. So that let me know that she cares about what I feel about and what I care about, and that's the community, being able to touch the youth. And that was really a deal breaker for me, and she killed that one. And then when I got here 2 days ago, man, it's just been first class. You know, fresh off the plane, everything's just been great.
Any other questions?
Yeah, Tony Easter the next. Erica, familiarity in the coaching staff, a couple players from your last time here are still with this team. How much do you feel that familiarity now that you're back with this franchise?
Only thing that's different, man, is this gym, man. This gym is is amazing. Our locker room is amazing. I remember having a very small locker room that had the weight room and the training room all connected into one. Now, you gotta go through, I'm gonna be lost the first month. I told Hillary, I'm gonna have her on speed dial because I'm gonna be lost. But just being able to have Tori back, who was here with me, and Kelsey as well. I have had deep conversations with those two, and it's been great. They're happy to have me back. First thing they talked about was leadership, so that I'm pretty high on the pedestal when it comes to that. So I got to make sure I do my job there.
Christy's talked about the culture you guys had in Atlanta and trying to get some of that here. What role do you feel like you'll play in establishing that here?
Leadership. I definitely think that's one of the things that Christy would probably know me the most with, just being a leader and just showing these girls how to be a pro. You know, and I think I do a great job of just, going about the business the way the business is supposed to be. You know, and I think I'm gonna be great for them because I think my leadership, in a sense, it's more fun than super straight and dead on. Like, I like to have fun because I also listen to as well. I don't know everything. This generation is a lot different from what I'm used to, so I may have to adjust to. So I'm ready for the challenge.
Any other questions? Of course, Erica and Coach and Lynn will be available if anyone wants to talk to them for one-on-one, a little chit-chat on the side. Any more questions? Yes, Coach.
Eric,
Lynn, Lynn, she's a reporter.
but I want you to tell them about how you want to give back to the community, the camps, the clinics, and how much that means to you.
So when I initially when Lynn asked me, what do I want, and really it was never about the money. It was the first thing I told her is that I love doing camps. I love being able to get out into the community and give back, because as a kid growing up, I wish I had that. So for me, I want to be able to give these kids in Indiana and also Miami the living proof of that you can go through anything and come out on the other side. So with my camps, I do them completely free. My camp in Miami sells out in 45 minutes last year, 200 kids. Adidas and a couple other sponsors sponsored to it. It's free, where they get a free pair of shoes, 6 hours of training, and it's intense. It's me. It's a reflection of me, and they're not giving it all they got. We literally stop the camp and be done with it. So I told Lynn about that, and she was just like, well, let's do 2 of them. I was like, well, all right, Lynn, we're going to do 2 of them. And then also, I was raised in a single parent home, so I love going to shelters to, see families and give back in that way, to let them know, like, I'm here. I want to, give y'all some love too. So that, and also I love homeless people, because you just never know, getting emotional. Don't like it.
It's good. It's real.
No, man.
Most of these people know you, and they know our fans. You're arguably one of the most popular persons that ever wore a Fever uniform, because our fans see that every game. They see it after the game. They see it when you come and do the thing with the MVPs and the fans. They all gravitate to you. The kids gravitate to you. There's a bunch of ladies who are playing professional basketball, but there are few that have this thing. It's like they can relate to you.
Yeah.
Now, they can't relate to some 6'9" person,
Yeah.
but they can relate to you.
Yeah.
And it's real, and you're putting your heart out there. I think we all agree that E. I'm looking up here because I'm
It's
not that
Lynn's
smart.
fault, because she knew what she was doing.
Yep. Oh yeah. She that Tennessee.
Oh, man.
The E in Erica stands for emotional.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
Oh,
You good?
yeah, man.
Why did you ask that question? You are banned
She
from
knew
any
it.
other press conference.
But this is why she's here, right? I mean, this is
We're
the best
all
stuff right here.
That's right.
This is real.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Yes.
Back home.
Hey, hey.